Inside of this video, we're going to be going over how to make transcendent fruit inside of Grow a Garden Roblox if you do not have the Bone Blossom seed. Yes, you heard me right. You can get prismatic and transcendent inside of Grow a Garden Roblox without the use of the Bone Blossom, even though most of the recipes do require you to have a Bone Blossom, guys. But anyway, if you guys could all hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications that will get you never miss a single upload on the channel, the single update inside of Grow a Garden Roblox. Now let's jump straight into this video. So just for a quick little reference, guys, all right, this is a prismatic salad, all right. You need Bone Blossom, you need Bone Blossom, you need, oh, this one doesn't require Bone Blossom. You need prismatic crops, but if we go to transcendent here, you need Bone Blossom, you need Bone Blossom, you need Bone Blossom, Bone Blossom, all right. Sandwich, guys, all right, there is no, transcendent sandwiches, okay, but Bone Blossom, Bone Blossom, Bone Blossom, guys. For pretty much every transcendent recipe, you need a Bone Blossom. I don't think we've seen a transcendent recipe here that doesn't require any Bone Blossoms, guys. They all require Bone Blossoms. This is absolutely insane. Like, why did they think this was a good idea, bro? Not everybody has, oh wait, here's one right here. I actually have a hard time believing this one, so I'm gonna go in here and I'm actually gonna test this out. So it says we need a pepper, a strawberry, and then we need a tomato and a piece of corn. So pepper, strawberry, tomato, and corn. So let's try it. Bro, it's making a burger. What the absolute heck? Bro, I thought it said these recipes were confirmed. Well, again, guys, this just goes to show that you can't really make any, like, transcendent recipes without any Bone Blossoms, guys. And, well, if you don't have the Bone Blossom seed, it makes it pretty hard, guys, to actually get the stuff that you need to make these transcendent recipes. The first way to get transcendent recipes, guys, or prismatic recipes, alright, is by actually making divine or prismatic recipes, alright? I know that doesn't make any sense, but let me tell you. So say here, I'm actually trying to make a transcendent burger, alright? And then I go here, alright, and, you know, I might have the sugar glaze, I might have the grand tomato, but I don't have any Bone Blossoms, alright? What I could do, guys, alright, how is that the same recipe? It's the same recipe, bro. How does it make two different things? Anyway, let's say I'm trying to make, you know, a transcendent salad here, all right? It's on salad and transcendent, but I don't have any Bone Blossoms, and all of these recipes actually require Bone Blossoms. I go here to prismatic, and I look at these recipes, guys. We see right here that option 4 does not require any Bone Blossoms, or 5 or 6, but we're looking at option 4 right now. All right, so what I can do, guys, all right, is I can actually create this salad for 4 beanstalks and 1 jalapeno, and then get my prismatic salad, guys, all right, and then wait until Mr. Piggy here is actually craving a salad, all right? You wait until he says salad would be nice, and then what that actually does, what this does, if you give the item that he's craving, it boosts the item by 1 tier. So what that means, guys, all right, is that a prismatic becomes transcendent, a divine becomes prismatic, a mythical becomes divine, legendary, mythical, and you guys get it, all right? So that way I am actually getting, it might say that I'm getting, you know, a prismatic salad from whatever I'm cooking, okay, but he will give me rewards like it is actually a transcendent salad. Now let's go into the other way how to do it. However, there is a way how you guys can get your Bone Blossoms without having to get the Bone Blossom seed, guys. And what you guys simply need to do is head over into a public server, or, well, just look up on Discord and find someone who already has some Bone Blossoms. You can either use pets like the raccoon that'll go and steal items like the Bone Blossom, guys, off of other people's plots, but however, I know that the Bone Blossom or the raccoon is very, very rare, so what you guys could do instead is head over to the gear shop, guys, all right, and simply buy yourself one of these bad boys right here, guys. You need to get yourself a trading ticket. Buy yourself a trading ticket, guys, and then proceed to find someone that has Bone Blossom and give them a couple things so that they will give you a bunch of their bone blossoms, guys. The good thing about it is most of the stuff does not really need to be mutated at all. So you could actually get some really cheap bone blossoms, guys, to just craft the recipes that he wants. Mr. Piggy here actually does not care about mutations at all right? It's only the rat connoisseur here that actually cares about the mutations, all right? This guy does not care, but this guy does, guys. So you can find a really cheap bone blossom, guys, just by simply going over into people's servers and finding people who have unmutated bone blossoms, all right? And then, you know, you buy a bunch of them off of one person, all right, or multiple people, and then you're set up to actually make a bunch of these recipes, guys. All right, let's check out this burger that I made. Okay, hopefully it's not bad. All right, it's legendary, which is weird because, you know, I was trying to make a transcendent pizza and then I got a legendary burger. I don't even understand this, bro. This doesn't make any sense. But anyway, let's give it to this guy. Let's see what he thinks about it. Okay, please, you know, give me something good. Give me something good. Contributed. Craving is a food rare, legendary to mythical, and I got a fork fence, bro. Are you kidding me? You know, I had a mythical item, okay? I had a mythical item, but it gave me a fork fence. This sucks. Anyway, guys, that's gonna have to be it for this video. If you guys all did enjoy it, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications. I had a feeling that recipe was not gonna work, okay? But anyway, hope to see you guys all later. Peace out, and of course, goodbye.